as well as first time for me to see the foxes and the jackal sharing the same den. First time, something unusual.
Thanks for tuning into this video. Bat-ear foxes and black-backed jackals. We spent the last 3 mornings, early hours in the morning before sunrise, placing a vehicle and next to a den that we know, and it's taken a lot of hard work for the animals to actually get a bit comfortable with the vehicle so we don't push them. But we've managed to find a den where there's 2 black-backed jackal cubs, 4 adult black jackals, which will be the sub-adults from last year's helping out with the youngsters this year. But what is unusual is that they're sharing the same den location as 3 bat-ear foxes. Now, you wouldn't normally get that in one area, because obviously the jackals could kill and eat the foxes, but for some reason they seem to be tolerating each other, literally right next to each other, almost sitting next to each other, which is unheard of. So we've been every morning getting closer and closer and closer with the vehicle. It's taken three good mornings of at least 3 to 4 hours each morning, and then slowly moving the vehicle away just so that the cubs could come out and the bat-eared foxes are not too scared. So tomorrow morning we're gonna start to see if we can get the vehicle in a good place to get some videos and some pictures. It's actually quite interesting to watch how these animals are associating together. I've never heard of this before. You know, and then when they do come together, they have a little bit of an argument, but then they all sit down, and I'm talking about literally sitting next to each other, 2-3 feet away from each other, and just tolerating each other each time. Now maybe they've come together as numbers for protection. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research and I've not come across anything like this before. So hopefully, if I can try and get them in one frame, which has been very difficult because from a distance we watch them with binoculars. I've never seen it. All the years, 17 years I've been coming to Kenya, and I've never seen this before in my life, this behaviour. So I'm going to try and document it tomorrow if I can. The hardest part is trying to get them all in one frame, which I don't think is going to happen, because once we get the vehicle in place, they seem to have their favourite little tiny spots, but all from one area. So, but like I said, thanks for tuning in, and I won't be vlogging during the video. I might be doing some voiceovers, but we have to be so quiet. Slightest little tap, they're up and they're off. Yeah, even when we get the vehicle, we pick up a little bit of speed, turn the ignition off and roll it in nice and quietly and sit and watch. So we've been watching for 3 days, 3 mornings. So hopefully, and this is all at the foot of Mount Kenya, so which is absolutely lovely, but unfortunately facing the other way because the sunrise is over Mount Kenya, so we don't want to be facing it, otherwise they come out of silhouettes. So let's see what we can get tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to this. We've put a lot of hard work into this to try and get close, and I'll put the videos up and the still. So I hope you enjoy. Please leave your comments down below if you've seen any of this behaviour before, or if you heard of this behaviour before, and it'd be interesting to see what you say. So enjoy the video and the stills. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it.